Hello, everyone, and welcome you all to the chapter number 13 of the Canva Video Editor Part 1. Okay, so here I'll be telling you guys how you can use the video editor option in Canva, how you can actually trim and cut a video. I'll show you about the overview, and also I'll trim it down. I'll also add different kind of titles, effects, and also I'll adjust the audio. I'll try to put some graphics, coloring. So then after that, I'll just export the video editor file. So I'll be showing that in two parts. Maybe in the first part, I'll be telling till the effects, and after that, I'll continue from the audio to the updates. Okay, so I'll be showing you guys each and everything here in this both part. So make sure that you first see the part one, then you can go to the part two if someone is planning to view part two from there. So you guys make sure that you guys join the part one as well. Okay, so let's not waste time, guys, and let's get started with the video editor. So here, as you guys can see, I'm in my homepage of Canva. So here, as you can see, I am in the video page. Okay, so before that, once we were here, this was basic homepage. But from here, if I go to videos, I will come to the video interface from where I can actually make a particular video. So here you guys can see I do have different options. Like if I do want to create a mobile video or is it for a Facebook video, then they'll give you the particular blank size page. Okay, so these are basically the presets, and you can see how much it's it for Instagram reel, or if you want to create any TikTok videos. So for YouTube videos and all, here you can have different kind of things. Like if you do want to upload the Pinterest video, and from here you guys can actually edit your videos with this. Then it will directly take you to this place, and from here you guys can also see the bits. Okay, from here and one click video, so there are different kind of new things. And also here you will be getting different type of templates. Okay, so here are different templates which you just can click and actually change these icons or all these typings from there. Okay, you guys can basically use that. So if you guys want to see, I just click on a template here. So here you guys can see I do have this in my timeline. So basically this is the timeline and this is the play button. Okay. So here now it's loading. It might take some time to load, and then it will basically show you the video from here. Okay. So here I can just pause the video, and maybe if I just click on this one, I can just delete this whole box. Otherwise, if I want to modify anything from here, suppose I just want to modify the text, I can just write my text down from here. Okay, so maybe if I just want to write real and from here, what I can do is I can select this particular text, and from here I can basically change uh the font size. Okay, and I can also choose different kind of fonts from here. Okay, so here you guys can see I do have different type of text options, and I can also search down from here. Okay, so all this have we have learned, okay, before as well. So it will apply this one, and here I do have my background color is that, and I'll just select the text color as well. Okay, so maybe take this color from here. So we can basically do that, and here we guys can edit. Okay, so here you can see now I do have my text till here. Okay, so this is if you want to use any kind of previous templates, but I'll also show you how you can export or like import into your Canva application and start working with those kind of videos. So I'll be uploading. So maybe I will just cut this page from here and I'll come here. So to just create a blank page, I can just click here. Okay. So I will get a blank page, as you guys can see. Here also I do have different type of templates. Okay. And before that, here I will come and show you how to upload. Okay. So I'll come here. I will click on upload files. And from here, I will select all that I want. Okay, suppose I'll select this one and I will upload all of this with these files. Okay, so I do have these few videos. Okay, and I'll upload more files. Suppose I want all of this, I will upload all of this here. Okay, so I uploaded this one twice, so I can just select this one and I can just move this one to trash. So now I do have this layer. I was just copying this one. So here again, I'll try to play our video here. Okay, so I'll try to play this one. Okay, here using this one. Okay, so as you can see, my video is being played, but I don't have any audio here with my video. Okay, so here if I want to put any kind of trim or any kind of cut, how I'll able to do that? I'll just click on this one here, and here you can see I do have this particular tool on top. So this is the playhead. Okay, you guys can call it as the playhead. Here you can adjust this one and you can take this playhead wherever you want to put a cut. Otherwise, you can just view the whole video and from there you can just find out where you want to cut or what effect you want to put, which will show later that how we can actually put all those as well. Okay, so now I will come here and let's try to put up a cut. So what I'll do is I'll come here and here as you can see, once I do have my mouse on top of this panel, I'll right click on my mouse and here you guys can see I do have the option of split page. Okay, so the shortcut key for that one is S from our keyboard. So I'll just click on split page and here as you guys can see, this one is now divided in two parts. Okay, so here you can see this one is divided it in two parts. And now here, if I don't want this part, I'll come here again and with my mouse, click here and click on split page. So now if I want to delete this one, I'll select this particular icon and I'll click on delete. And if I want to add any other page, I can also add different pages over here. Okay, so suppose here in this particular thing, I do want to add some notes. So here, as you can see, I do have a notes option. So from here, I can just click, okay, and I can just get the note view from here. Okay, so if I come to this page, I will be able to see this particular note. Suppose here I want to actually change the background music. Okay, in that case, I can just write save the background or change, sorry, it's change the background music. Okay, so I can actually save this one now, or once I come to this particular thing here. Okay, so once I come to this option, I can actually see that I have created some notes. Okay, so I will just again click here and now I can also put different cuts in different places. Okay, so as I do have two cuts here, okay, I can also add different videos. Suppose if I want to add this video, I can also add this video. Okay, but again, I'll come to this one and this is how I can add after this. Okay, so this is how I will be able to add, but I will click on this one and I'll click on delete. And here I do have a page. So I will again take this one and now I will again put some cut here. Okay. So here, as you can see, I do have my page here as well. Okay, I can click on this and I can delete this one. And now I do have only one page. So I can actually scale this one up from here and I can basically play the video. Okay, so if I just want to play this part, I can actually play this particular part from here. So now I will just trim the up this video. Okay, I will just try to trim this one up from here. So I can also trim up or trim down if I don't want to add anything. Okay, so if I come to this clip here, which is around 39 seconds, so here you guys can see I do have this whole video. Okay, so I can basically scale this one up. Okay, so I'll just delete one frame. So I'll just keep this frame and I will just increase the size from here. I will just keep this one somewhere here in the middle. Okay, so I do have this in my particular frame. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you guys different options right after this. Okay, so from here, if I want to have a grid view, I can actually have a grid view from here, from where I can deselect page and anything as such. Okay, so if I just go back, or I'll just off this one, I will have this view. If I just want to see this in a full screen, I can also view this in a full screen of how it looks. Okay, so this is how we can do that. And if I come here and if I close this button over here, okay, I can also come here and I can trim those down. Suppose I want to trim this down from here, and I can trim this down from this end as well. Okay, so I can trim down this parts and this part as well. Okay, as you guys can see, now this one's size is 28.2 seconds. Okay, so I have trimmed that down from 39 seconds to 29 seconds. Okay, and again, you guys can retain back the same thing from here. Okay, you can also get back the same size which you had before. Okay, so from this side also I can increase. So this is how I can actually get back to the same size. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, if I again come here, okay, so here you guys can see, if I delete this, I'll delete this one. Okay, and here I will delete this as well. Only I'll keep this image, and I can also add any comment if I want to add any kind of comment. Suppose if I want to change anything, in that case I can also click on this option here. Okay, and here are few of the options where I can basically play this video. Okay, so from here, as this one is called the canvas, here we are working, but from here I can basically play that and check out all this work. So as I'll put some cuts again here, okay, so I will just keep my mouse here. I'll just split the screen here. And suppose here also I want to make a split page. So here I do have a split page. Now in that case, if I want to add any kind of B-roll footage, how I'm going to do that. Okay. So first, what I'll do is I'll select any of this video which I have imported here. Okay. And now I will just take this one and I'll put this here on the screen. Okay. I'll delete this one and I'll just choose this top frame. So this one I can basically decrease the size, or I can also increase the size if I do want that to be viewed. Okay, so I can also increase the size from here of this image. Okay, so I can do that one from here. If I want to scale this one up, I can click here as well. So here I have increased this particular page size. So now here in this part, I will see the transition from here of how it will basically look. Okay, so this is how it will actually look. I would be able to see this page as my B-roll footage is on top of this one. Okay, so here I can actually do so many things. If I don't want to view this one in other parts, I can basically hide this particular page which I have selected right now. Okay, if I want to delete the page, and here on top of this one, if I want to add any kind of transition, I'll be showing you guys that here. So now here, if you guys want to again go back and also want to put it in a small size, okay, inside your image, you guys can basically do that as well. Okay, come here, select this page, and from here you guys can select the frame basically, and you guys can basically change the size of this one. Okay, this particular frame. So you can come here and you can decrease the size and you can put it somewhere here. Okay, you guys can do that. Maybe decrease the size of this as well. And now you guys can work out here. Okay, sometimes it might not look that pretty. Okay, so you guys need to just scale it accordingly. And for that, you guys need to click on Control Shift from your keyboard and make sure to on your Smart View. Okay, so here you will get an idea of where your frame is starting and where it's ending. So now both of this video will be played simultaneously. So here if I go back, if I play this one, okay, if I play, so here you guys will be able to see the half screen view here. Okay, so here you guys will be able to see. So here as this is taking some time to load. Okay, so it might take some time as this one is loading, but here you can see both the frames here in my video. So here you can create half and half video if you do take a long page or a straight page, or you can also rotate this one. Okay, you guys can actually do all of this and come here in this particular options and write down anything. Okay, so we'll see about text after this. Like here, if I want to put any kind of titles, okay? So from here, basically, I will go to the text option. And from the text option, what I'll do is I will come here. Suppose I want to add some text here, okay? So basically, I'll come here and under the text option here, you can see I do have different combinations of text, okay? So whatever I can choose from here. Suppose I will select this one and now I want to bring this one here in this video. Okay, so in this clip. So what I can do from here is I can actually select this one, increase the size of this. So I'll delete this layer and now I can actually edit this particular layer. So if I want this one to be darker, I can choose this one in kind of dark and I can also put some width to it as well. Okay, I can change. So here, as you can see, I can basically change the text from here. Okay, so now I will just click the backspace from here. And suppose I can select this one. Okay, from here, I can take all of this text down from here. Suppose if I want to delete all this, I can basically delete. Suppose if I just delete this layer, I'll delete this layer as well. And I will just put this particular layer and come to the text option again. And from here again, select this text. Okay. And you guys can write your own. Okay. Sometimes, by mistakenly for me, I do, uh, create so many of these backgrounds. So here I can basically put my text. Okay. So if I just put it, uh, Switzerland. Okay. So it's, Switzerland. And I can also play down with the text box here. As you can see, I can just take this one and zoom it out. I can also change the spacing. Suppose I have this one right here. What I can do is I can put this one right down in any side. Okay, so this is how you guys can basically put down your titles. Okay, and I can select this whole text and I can also add different type of animations from here. Okay, so if I do come to this effects option, so here you can see I do have different options or effects which I can basically use here. Okay, so these are few of the text options. Okay, so for this one, okay, for effects, but what I will also want to do is I want to put some kind of effect that it will appear and also it will go back. So from here, what I'll do is I will select this and from here, maybe I will come till this much. And here you can see now I will just put a cut somewhere here. Okay. So from here, I will just put a cut. So for that, I'll again come to split page. And here, as I do have both of this page, I don't want my name to or this particular thing or this title to start from here. So I'll come here, I will delete this layer, and only in this layer I want to view this particular thing. So now let's see a preview of how it actually looks. So this is how it will actually stay till there, and after that this other frame will start. Okay, so from here basically I can add some kind of effects from here and write down from here what till which part do I want this one. I can also adjust the size from here. I can click on done, and I can also click on the playback setting. I can actually change the video speed from here. Okay, if I just want it somewhere here 0.75, I can do that. And here you can see if I click on edit video options, do have different things here. Okay, if I want to flip this one, I can flip. If I want to crop, if I want to animate. So here you can see I do have different kind of animations. So from here, I will just deselect this layer and I will try to select only this layer, only this one. I will choose this layer, and now only this layer I can also animate. Okay, suppose if I want to put price, or if I want to put some kind of thing like this, or where I want to put like on the center, or where like on and also I can adjust the speed of how fast it will come or how slow it will appear. I can adjust the speed, and here you guys can check out and check all of these things from here. Okay, so maybe this rise one is fine, and I can apply this one here. Okay, so now let's see a preview of how this one basically looks. So here you can see the change with this one, and I can also add it to my B-roll footage as well. So from here, if I want to change this background color as well, okay, I can also come here, and maybe I will come here and I will try to select colors. Okay, so here, as you can see, background color option, I can basically choose a different color. So as you can see, I have changed the background color as well. Now I can just move this one and bring this down to center, this frame. And here I also do have this animation. So now if I only select this one and now I want to position this one, I do have different things how I can do that. And I can also do the overlapping. Okay. So now let's see about the transitions from here. So once I come to this gap here, I can basically add one page. Otherwise, I can add a transition. Okay. So here you can see I can add a page, and now from here, if I want to put any kind of stickers, photos, all that I can put here. So I don't want this one. What I'll do is I'll just delete this page from here. Okay. So now what I will try to do basically here is I will put some transition. Okay. So I'll come here and I'll click on this add transition option. Okay. So here you can see the dissolve. Okay. So here like that between the videos, it will give me some of this kind of transitions which I can use from here. So I will select the dissolve one. Okay. For this one, I'll select the dissolve one here and here. Okay. I will select the line wipe. Okay, so I'll select the line wipe, and here under that I also have in which direction. Okay, so here I can take it from the right. Okay, I can also get a preview of how all that will look. So I will put this one here, and now, yeah, I am done with this thing over here, and now I have add the transition as well. Okay, so now let's see the preview of the video of how it basically looks. Okay, so let's come here and now let's play. I'll just come here at the beginning. Okay, so now let's view this one. Okay, so by mistakenly, I have just changed the positioning, and here you guys can see now also it's kind of loading. So it might take some time, okay? But I do have this video underneath which will just show me after some times. Here you can see this is having some problem in putting the B-roll up here, okay? But here, once you save this video, you will do have the particular thing which I do have here on my screen. Okay, so let's come here and also let's see that transition from here. Okay, so I'll just play this one and here you can see the transition. So basically here also if I want to put any kind of transition, I can put that. Like if I put this one, I will just click on the out option, and I don't want to put it between all pages, and I will come here. So there is another option like you can actually add all the pages transition at once. Suppose if you do have any one transition, in that case, you can actually apply all of that at once in all the splits where you have put splits in your video. Okay, so this is about this one. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood about this effects as well. So here I have already showed you how you can actually rotate this one. Okay. So you guys can rotate. I can also cancel this. Okay. So you guys need to rotate that properly if you want to do that. And here are different kind of filters which you guys can use. Okay. So here are a few of the filters which you can check out from here. So basically they do have a lot of options here. Okay, so here maybe this afterglow is looking great. So I'll be selecting this one for my frame here. Okay, so I can actually add those filters as well. Okay, and if you want to animate, I have shown you guys how you can animate this as well. Okay, the whole frame here. So I will just click on this one and I will click here. And now I will try to see a preview. So this is how it will basically look. So here, like this, it will be played. Okay. So now I will come here and hope you guys have understood each and everything what I have explained here in this particular class. So see you all in the part two of the video editor in Canva. Okay. So we'll be learning the rest here in our next class. Till then, take care and goodbye, everyone.